everybody. Today is Friday, July 19th. It is 6:16 a.m. and we're on our way to Albertson's. We're going to get $20.16 for 17 items, and we're going to have to drive 8.1 miles. Let's get over to Albertson's. I was up early this morning and I saw there was a bunch of ants in the backyard. So I had to go and get my bug spray out and take care of all these darn ants. We had a lot of rain that suddenly came in yesterday because this is monsoon season. So we had all this flash flood and just poured rain. Like all of a sudden it was, if you saw my video from yesterday, there was no rain at all. And then about an hour or two after I had finished doing my delivering is when it started to pour. So then this morning the ants were out and I was out taking care of that. And then I just took wherever my dogs hang out at, I had to just take hot boiling water and I poured that on top of the ant trails that were inside of their area and wiped those suckers out. So they're gone. And let's see. And I think those were the major things. So it took me a lot of time to do that, to get all that stuff taken care of this morning. And I wasn't expecting to do it, so I started falling behind. But you know what's weird about this job is that you don't know when you're actually going to hit the road. So like yesterday, I turned the app on and I didn't get an offer that met my criteria for 3 hours. So I was really at home for 3 hours just doing other things. But then today, about less than 10 minutes after I turned the app on, this came in. And I was like, well, this meets the criteria. I better hit the road. So I just threw my clothes on just as fast as I could and I bolted out the door. So hopefully this one's going to be okay. I haven't really even checked the list yet. Let's do that next. All right, we have the shopping list up and let's go over it. We got a banana. We have some face wash, some ice cream. So far everything looks like not too big of a deal. We have some, what is that? Sambazon Red Dragon fruit cubes. I've never seen that before, so that's new. More ice cream. Well, those are all frozen things. Vegetables, so far all frozen things. Jerky, dandruff shampoo, tomato cocktail juice. We got sushi. Wait, sushi? Nishiki medium grain, premium grade. Oh, rice for sushi. Okay, because I was like, they don't make sushi this early in the morning. A coffee drinks. They're getting a lot of unusual things. Gillette Venus cartridges. Signature Care early results pregnancy test. Oh boy, that's going to be locked up. And then the last thing is Signature Farms ground turkey. So, all right, that's it. It looks like the most difficult thing is going to be that pregnancy test because we're going to have to wait for help. And at this time of the morning, good luck. I left a comment yesterday asking for advice to give to people who are just starting to do this type of work and what advice would I give them. So if you're just starting out doing this job and you've never done it before, what you really want to do is you have to get familiar with the process of doing it. So take offers that are very close by to wherever you're at. Don't take offers that are far away. Don't take offers that are shopping related. Just do very simple jobs because you have to learn how to manipulate the app. And if you really want to do shopping, then just tell yourself that on that day you're going to do a shopping order, but you're going to do a small shopping order. So you're not all panicked, because it's easy to get panicked, believe me. Even for me, when all the years I've been doing it, you run into these obstacles and it can stress you out. If you watched my video yesterday with the ice cream melting in the trunk, that was stressful. So that's what I would suggest. You have to start slow and you have to learn how to use the app and then just doing the process of doing it. So start out slow, and you'll be fine. The easiest deliveries to do are Starbucks orders, because all you do is you just stand there and you grab the bag, and then you you drop it off at the door. So those are the easiest ones, and usually, you know, the environment's pretty pleasant, because, you know, it's a coffee shop, so it's pretty pleasant. And then the next easiest ones are like McDonald's, are pretty easy, because, you know, they just ask you for a 3-digit code and you get the bag. They're a little bit difficult only because the bags are a little more bulkier and there's drinks in there, so there's a little bit more of a worry about the drink spilling. So, and that's about it. And then always make sure that you press the stop new request button on the Uber Eats app, and also stop new requests on the stop accepting new deliveries on the DoorDash app. Press that button when you got an offer and you're in delivery, so that way other offers don't come in and distract you. Because you got to keep it real simple and keep it as low stress as possible until you get used to doing it. So that's it. I was looking for this, and I couldn't find it because the packaging is like totally different, but I found it. Oh yeah, and none of the aisles that are mentioned in the app match up at this store, so you just have to look at the signs and just hope for the best. Well, good news, the pregnancy test wasn't locked up, so we're aces. Let's get the frozen stuff. Alright, we're done. We're getting the heck out of here. Register next. And we're out. everything loaded in the trunk. There's a problem with my DoorDash. I lost my shift. I forgot to pause it and unpause it, and I reset it. So I found a shift that starts at 11:30 and 11:30 to 1:30, but that's probably not going to do me any good. So I'll just have to keep an eye on the DoorDash app and see if something pops up as far as a dash now. There's nothing I can do about it. I guess I got thrown with worrying about that pregnancy test being locked up, and that was on my mind, trying to coordinate that, as I'm walking up and down the aisles and not getting the frozen stuff. And I completely forgot about pausing and unpausing my DoorDash, so I blew that one. But so that's definitely going to affect the amount of money I make today. So, well, that's just the way it goes. There's nothing else to be said, is there? We've got to get to a house 4 minutes from here, 1.8 miles, and it's a just leave at the door. So let's go. Yep, I don't know what happened. I just blew it. That's all there is to it. It happens sometimes, you're getting so caught up in trying to be efficient in what you're doing that you can't remember every single thing. There are so many elements to this job to remember. The primary one is not crashing the car. That's the primary one. And of course, not killing anybody. That's the other one that you got to watch out for. Okay. Okay, calm down. This bike rider guy was so mad that we weren't going. Oh my God, that was so funny. He was starting to lose balance on his bicycle. Then he started yelling, "Go, go, go!" Oh man, the things you see on the job when you're driving every day, it's so hilarious. You can't miss a moment, I swear. So I don't even remember what I was thinking. My mind keeps thinking about is that guy on the bicycle almost falling down because he wanted the cars to go at the stop sign. But we're supposed to yield. It's like, well, you're on a bicycle, we're supposed to yield to you. And he's like thinking, no, I'm like a car. I'm like a car. Oh, here comes this infamous traffic circle that everyone hates. Everybody hates this thing. I guess this is an area where they get a lot of car accidents because people don't know how to work this complicated traffic circle. And it is complicated. It's a double one. It's double circles. So it's pretty scary. And I usually try to avoid it. They're going to change it though. They're going to put in a street light there, I guess, because so many people do not know how to navigate it, especially at night. So they're gonna make a change to that intersection. And I guess to save money, they put traffic circles all over the place up here. Because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to make a circle than it is to put in a street light. So you just got to be real careful. And I don't come up here. Obviously, I don't work at night, so I don't worry about it. But in the daytime, it's safe because you can see if anybody's monkeying around, causing any problems. Oh, okay, just half a mile. We're almost there. Okay, we're in the community, and up here, I think in this area, there's no cell phone service. So what I usually do is I just type in front door, because this is Uber Eats and they don't require a photo. Although it'd be nice to get a photo, sometimes you can't do it. And with Uber Eats, they just say, just type in front door. And with DoorDash, they're like, you have to have a picture.
Turn left on Castlehead Lane.
Okay, so I'm going to be turning up here just ahead. And I think it's going to be on the left-hand side. Let's see. Is it this first house on the left? Yes, first house here on the left. I got to turn around. All right. And I think the front door is just right there. Okay, let's do it. Delivery went just fine. The cars were parked too close to walk to the normal walkway, so I had to walk between their bushes and then just sort of step up to do the drop off. So thank goodness I didn't have any water or anything like that to deal with. So it wasn't a bad drop off. Everything went fine, and it turned out that they did have internet service. I guess they've improved the AT&T cell phone service up here. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna have any problems anymore in that area. So that's good news. And yeah, so now we're just on Uber Eats right now. And I'm kind of depressed about it. Because, you know, now the odds that we're gonna be able to make a significant amount of money within the time window decreases unless I just work later, meaning I work past my normal time, which I usually like to end at around noon. And obviously my next shift doesn't start until 11:30 or 11:15. So it's almost useless to me. So I'm just gonna hope that a Dash Now pops up, but just based upon the fact that it's Friday, I mean, maybe there's a chance I'm gonna get a Dash Now. I just have to watch it, and it's only gonna give it to me in 1 hour increments. So yeah, so there's that. Our next offer coming from DoorDash, we're getting $23.87 for 9.7 miles. We're gonna first go to Target and shop for just one item, and then we're gonna head over to Rachel's Kitchen, and we're gonna have 2 customer drop-offs. So let's get on over to Target and start shopping. Oh wait, no, we gotta look at the shopping list first, so that's gonna be next. I was able to get a DoorDash shift, obviously. Obviously I got a DoorDash shift, but it's only for an hour, so there's about 45 minutes left in this DoorDash shift, and then it's gonna end. So yeah, so at least we got something and we got back in, and based upon this offer and the next offer, we're going to be good, because we're now easily going to be over the $40 mark, and we're probably going to do just one more offer after this one. And look how early it is. It's only 8:18 a.m. right now, so we're actually doing really good considering our situation where we're limping along with a limited access to DoorDash. All right, well, we are almost at Target. We're in the shopping center. We have to just get this one Keurig K Supreme single serve K-Cup pod coffee maker with dual position reservoir in black. The odds, what do you think the odds are it's going to be available? Well, we'll just have to do what we always do. Cross those fingers and hope that at least one of these little coffee making machines is in stock. Here we go. looks like it's this one. That was the wrong one. It's this one. So all of the packaging almost looks identical on all of the Keurigs. So it wasn't until I got to like the third one that I was able to go ahead and get the specific type that was right. So I think it was like on the fourth try I was actually able to get the right Keurig machine. All right, let's go check out. Well, that was relatively simple. Not too many problems. I hate that they make the packaging all the same. It's like they have the K-Cup, they have the K-Cup Supreme, they have the K-Cup Supreme Plus, and every single one of them, the package looks almost identical. So there is no, I mean, they could at least like make the coffee cup a different color in the picture. Because all I was doing was looking for a Keurig coffee machine that had a red cup on the cover or on the box, and that's all I was looking for. And every single one of the gosh darn things was a red cup. I'm like, they must have done some kind of marketing. They're like, oh no, we've got to put red cups on all of them because red is what sells. So that kind of mucked up everything. But you know, luckily they're all there in the same aisle, so I just kept grabbing and scanning, and finally the right one clicked through. So that's all that matters. And now we're gonna head on over to Rachel's Kitchen and pick up this food order, and then we'll be on our way. So this one actually is not too bad because the shopping was super short, so it was not a big deal. And Rachel's Kitchen shouldn't be too busy at 8:30 in the morning, so we should be aces. So let's get on over there. The other good thing about this delivery is that the Keurig coffee machines are very lightweight. They're not heavy at all. So even if I have to carry this box up 3 flights of stairs or wherever I have to deliver it to, I can easily carry it. It feels like it only weighs about 5 or 6 pounds. I mean, I doubt it even weighs 10 pounds. It's so light. So I'm not going to have a problem getting it dropped off wherever the heck it has to go. I think the next delivery, I hope the Rachel's Kitchen will be the first thing we drop off, obviously, because you know Rachel's Kitchen, I don't know if you guys have watched my videos, but they have heavy smoothies, and it's 90 degrees right now, and I really don't feel comfortable. Well, that's not my thing, but I don't think it's very smart to have smoothies sitting in a 90 degree car with the temperature climbing while I'm lugging some Keurig coffee machine box to who knows where, for however how long it takes me to get back to the car to continue on and drop off, you know, smoothies that you don't want to melt. That's the bad thing about summertime when you're doing deliveries. Everybody wants something that's ice cold, and this isn't an ice cream truck. I don't have like a refrigerated freezer in the car. All I got is these insulated bags, and that's all I can do. Traffic looks really light over here in the District Shopping Center. I'm wondering if I should try to park over near closer to the entrance, since it doesn't look that busy here today. I guess I'll chance it, because based on what I can tell, it's not that busy, and I would rather be parked close because it's so hot. I don't want to have to walk too far. So let's loop around here and take a chance. Worst case scenario, I'll turn around and go back to where I was just at and park over there. But the traffic looks really light, and it looks like there are parking spots. So I'm gonna take this parking spot right here next to this handicap spot. Woohoo! Let's go. Good news there. Good news from part one is that the order was ready, so I just snatched it up and headed to the car. The second good news is that the first delivery is going to be Rachel's kitchen, so we're going to do a quick drop off of that, thank goodness. And then the coffee maker will be second, so that is excellent. We're going to have to travel 0.9 miles from here, 4-minute drive, leave at my door. Please ring the bell. So let's get going. Okay, we made it into the community, and it's just coming up real quick here. I'm trying to put my ID back in my pocket, and I don't think I've ever delivered to this particular townhome. I don't ever recall coming this far down to this side of it. Let's see. Not this turn. Gotta make sure I ring the bell. So let's see, make a right here. Okay, make sure I get the address right. Okay, and I believe it's this one here on the right. Okay, let's go do it.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
It's all dropped off, and now we're gonna go 9 minutes from here, 5.5 miles. How did I get in over here? Turned around. 5.5 miles, 8 minutes. So leave at the door, and it's just a house. This is awesome. Let's go. Well, this particular offer that we got is probably about as good as it could get. We had a very simple shopping experience. We had a very simple pickup at a restaurant, and now both places, neither one has any gate codes, and they're both just leave at the doors. It really can't get any easier than this. I'm just so glad that I was able to get back into DoorDash to get this offer, because you know, when you lose your shift, it's like half of your work, 50% of your access to offers has been cut off, and then you're sort of in a situation where you're almost forced to not be picky about what you take, because you're only going to get half the number of offers you're gonna normally get, which is the 50. Now you've decreased your chances of getting decent offers before your day ends. You got a 50% less chance of getting offers you really want, and so you're almost forced to start thinking about changing your strategy to just take lower dollar amount offers than what you want. Yeah, right. And right now today, I'm trying to do $20 minimum. I'm trying to do $2 a mile, $2 per mile, but you have to pay. The offer has to be at least $20. That's my goal for today, because that's what I was able to do yesterday. So I was trying to see if the trend will continue, and so far it's continuing, but only because I was able to get back into DoorDash. While I was back at home waiting for offers only on Uber Eats, I wasn't getting any offers higher than about $17. So so yeah, so we really only have to do one more, and it's so early. I have about 3 hours left, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get at least one more $20 offer hanging out at home for about another 3 hours. We've made it into the neighborhood, and there's no gates. Everything's all clear. These houses don't look too shabby. People need to, let's see. Well, people seem to be keeping up. At first I thought there were weeds in people's yard. Well, that one has a lot of weeds. Never mind. I was gonna say everybody's keeping up their yard, but no, it's touch and go in this neighborhood. Some people have what I thought were those I don't know, they're called dragon tails or cow tail. Oh, it's coming up. Let's see, not this one. Did I pass it already? No, it's right here. Excellent. And they have nice grass, so they're good. I think it's artificial. Drop-off went totally fine, not a problem at all. I just had a thought for a second where I was wondering if I should have left the box behind a column so that way no one from the street could see it. But their instructions, their instructions specifically said to leave it at the door. So that's what I did. I just left it at the door. And there's all this traffic. I had to do an emergency backup. All the traffic is severely backed up to the right, and I would have been stuck for who knows how long. And I'm like, oh no, you're not getting me stuck in that mess. See right here that the traffic already is backing up into the intersection, and it's stuck all the way up to the freeway entrance. So I'm like, oh no. There is no way. So I threw my reverse on just as fast as I could before somebody behind me showed up, and I got in the left turn lane. Yeah, the traffic, I guess it's a single lane. They're doing some kind of construction. There's no accident. It's just there's all these cars that are backed up on what is it, the northbound? On the northbound side of Gibson Road. And it goes pretty far back, even on the left, to the left of your screen. And yeah, everybody's panicking right now. They're all doing all kinds of crazy maneuvers to try to avoid it as best they can. Good luck, everybody. I tried to extend my dash shift, and of course it won't let me. But more than likely, if it's still busy, it's gonna end in 3 minutes, my shift. So if I don't get anything in the next 3 minutes, my shift will end and I'll be kicked off of DoorDash again and just have to wait for another opening. A lot of people like watching my videos because I try to show just every single day. I just try to show people whatever happens on the job so people get a very realistic impression of what happens during this job. $5.09 Uber Eats, 11.2 miles, no. And that way you don't get, there's not a lot of, I don't really do a lot of hyping in my videos. I just kind of document, and then I try to think of it as, you know how you watch like the local news on TV, it comes on every day at a certain time. That's how I'm starting to think of these videos. It's like you're getting a news report of whatever's happening in this gig job that I'm doing. And I think that makes it, and then people can look forward every day and they get an idea of, you know, what's happening in Vegas, in the suburbs of Vegas, and you know, what it's like. And that's pretty much all I can think, that the reason people would like watching these videos is that you're getting a sense from one delivery driver every day on how business is going, doing gig work in this part of town. And so I guess if you're a gig worker and you're always curious, like, I wonder what it's like in Vegas. I wonder if they make good money there, or I wonder just what it's like to live there. Well, that's kind of what you get with these videos, because you get to see the neighborhoods, you get to see the type of houses that are here, you get to see the kind of stores, and then you get my reports on like whatever's happening and the money that I'm making. So I don't know, I think that could be why people like watching the videos. And of course, some people just like hearing me talk about whatever, so that's always good too. So yep, while the app is quiet, nothing's really coming in, so I'll be back. Looks like somebody got into a car accident over here and all of their airbags deployed. So now that makes their car completely useless. They cannot drive it. Yeah, and then they're stuck. They can't even drive forward because all the windows are blocked by airbags. The side airbags went off. The front airbags went off. Wow, what a total mess. And the car from my angle doesn't look like it has any type of damage, but maybe it's on the other side. It looks like it collided with that white construction vehicle. It looks like they were trying to make a left turn, and probably more than likely the other person ran the red light. Somebody didn't do something right. I don't know who's at fault. But yeah, this is why you have to be so careful when you're driving. There's danger everywhere when you hit the road. I just realized there's some stuff I have to take care of, so I'm gonna have to end my shift. Take a look at the numbers, put them up, and now you can see how much money we've made total. You can see the number of miles that we drove today, miles per gallon, hourly rate, and then below you can see all the stats for Uber Eats and DoorDash, and that's it. So thank you all so much for watching another one, and I'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.